here we are for round 4 of the career modes. So yeah, coming off the back of Bahrain, which was quite a good points finish. Yeah, it wasn't as good as China where we scored our first points, but yeah, here we are just collecting the career and resource points as a result. So yeah, heading into Russia. Well, we won that race in the Hamilton career, but of course it was a bit of a glitch there, so it was only a 5-lap race. But here we are. We've got oh, this is one of the reports. You can see we're keeping up with Force India. Actually, Williams haven't actually upgraded a lot, so we're definitely catching them. But yeah, we're definitely faster than Haas and Toro Rosso, but we just haven't been able to convert that in our results. But I mean, 100 Legend is probably a bit higher than my ability, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, this episode as well, we're gonna change out some of the engine parts. You're allowed to do it without getting a penalty, but I think if you use more than 4, then during the season, then yeah, you're in trouble. But yeah, I mean, just having a look at this. We are going to go into practice session. So yeah, just trying to nail this lap first time really. And we haven't been able to nail most of the laps first time, so this would be quite good if we can. You see that, just trying to get as many purples as we can. And we've actually done quite well so far. We've only got 1 green. So yeah, here we go. Just threading the gates. So actually we get a green gate there, so not the end of the world, but at the same time, not the best either. You see though. Again, we're doing really well right now, and then we just managed to miss 2 gates, which were, yeah, that's going to really cost us, and yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to get a purple lap. So, yeah, I mean, we're just going to go for another lap straight off the bounce. So, this time, we're going to see if we can, I'll get a purple lap. It shouldn't be that hard. We normally get it second try in the end. Right now, yeah, it's all purple. We haven't got a single green gate, which is brilliant. That's what we need. We need 3 source points because, as I've said a few times before, I'm hopeless at all the other practice tasks. So, yeah, this is the only way I can really get resource points. Okay, we had that 1 green gate, but apart from that, it's been purple. So, it's been sublime this lap. I don't think I've actually got a full purple lap though. I think I did in 2016, but I don't think I've done it on 2017 yet, but this is going to be the closest you can really get. Yeah, it's been an almost flawless lap, and as we cross the line, it is practically all purple. So we're going to advance to qualifying. So let's just have a look at the practice results.
At the end of the session, then, here are your top 3: Hamilton, Bottas, and Kimi Räikkönen.
So,
Thanks for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula 1 action very shortly.
So interestingly, Hamilton is actually the only one to actually go onto the super soft tyres in practice. The rest doing it on the soft. So yeah, we'll see what happens this race. Yeah, by the looks of it, it looked like Mercedes were quite strong on this track, which is actually the opposite of to real life, as you remember, because there was a Ferrari 1-2 in qualifying. Anyway, let's see if we can finally get out of Q1. We haven't actually managed to do that yet. So, I don't know. Here we go now. Just trying to get the car around the circuit. And we actually run a bit wide. That's going to lose us a bit of time. And this is just a banker lap, really. I mean, and then we do 1 banker lap and then 1 real lap. So it's no big deal. Here we go now, just trying to nail the corners together. Here we are, coming through. It's been quite a tidy lap for a banker lap. It's all right, and it's going to put us. Put us 3rd. So, but yeah, it wasn't enough, and it actually put us 16th in the end. So we had to go out for another lap, and this is it. I skipped the first pass to the lap because it was a bit messy, but it managed to still get 2 tenths up because that was a bit better than the last lap. Yeah, so right now we're 16th place, so it's just seeing if we can get above 16th. It definitely seems to be the best. This is definitely our closest chance to get into Q2 right now, so it's looking really good for a good points finish. Because of course we're much better in the race in qualifying, and we've got to cross the line, and it will be, well, we run wide, and yeah, still 16th. So yeah, it was close, but just not close enough, and wow, we got denied by our teammate Nico Hulkenberg. And it was only by a few tenths as well, so we're definitely closing up to him. But that's actually I'm quite happy with that, considering that I'm nowhere near legend ability on this game right now, so the fact that I nearly matched him. But yeah, team approval going down, of course, because I still didn't manage to beat him. So yeah, I think they should be able to finish 13th or higher.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Felipe Massa, and Stroll, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Perez, and Roman Grosjean, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Daniel Kvyat, and Ocon, Sainz, and Renault, Fernando Alonso, and Stoffel Van Dorn, Ericsson, and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So that was just a run through the grid order.
Can you hear me? We're not starting where we hoped, so we need to be aggressive today and push our way through the field.
Well, I don't know why I'm just so unhappy, because I've sort of qualified in my best position yet, but obviously still not enough to please him. So we're going to pit on what will be lap 15 onto the ultra soft tyres, so we're doing sort of the inverse strategy. So we'd like to tell it where we go. It's not the best start, we're going to get swamped by the McLaren, we're going to have to cover off Van Dorn a bit into turn 1, spotting our braking, and we're going to go up the inside of Magnussen. We actually don't manage to hold it, so we still in near positions off the line, so not good at all. We're going to go up the inside of Magnussen there, we're going to try to get Kvyat. So you've got Kvyat now, we're going to try to go for Sainz, and that's actually 13th in front of us, so we nearly actually got up to our expected finish position, so we've had a really good start already. Here we are now, we got ahead of what will be Hulkenberg and Sainz, we're now up to 12th place, so it's been a really good start. We gained about 4 positions off the line, so let's just hope we can just gain a few more positions, try to get into the points, because of course by the time we get to the second stint we begin to slow down a bit and the AI begin to up the pace. So yeah, there we go now, trying to make eye probably wrong Grosjean, but it's not coming towards anything. We're ahead of our teammate, that's the main thing. We can see actually Verstappen in 10th place. It's not the best result for him, considering that he's in the Red Bull. Here we are now trying to close in. You can see that actually that's just 2 Williams squabbling up ahead, which surprises me because 2 Force Indians are nowhere to be seen, and Ocon I think started in 14th place, so I think he's worked his way all the way up to 7th place. So it's a magical start for Ocon really. So we thought we had a good start. Ocon's gained what will be about 7 positions off the line, so and Fernando Alonso start right now. We're going to go around the outside of Grosjean and it should be an easy move. Now next is Verstappen, and he's not going to really let us past easily, so not really expecting much from him, but we're going to try to close him through these corners. Just of course be better than Red Bull in the straight line. So hopefully we can get them there. Yeah, Force India really outperforming Red Bull today. So Red Bull not having the best result, but Force India definitely cementing themselves as will be either the 3rd or 4th best team. Well, there we go, Verstappen's looked up, and that's going to allow me and maybe even Sainz crew. Yeah, Sainz trying to get Verstappen there side by side. So just 1 lock up from Verstappen, he's lost position, maybe 2. Yeah, he has lost 2 positions, but no, he's holding it around the outside, and well, it's still side by side. I think Sainz has finally got him. Meanwhile, we're closing up to the 2 millions. It's been a wonderful start from us. 6 positions gained, about to be a 7th. If we can get Massa right now. So of course we're nearly at our best position, which we got in China, but of course China we had to use strategy to advantage. We ended up pitting under safety car, which was the right call, and that's why we got 9th. So we can definitely get into high positions, but it's about keeping them, which are the hard things, because of course strategy and stuff, and then the other lock up there. So lots of drivers finding that corner quite hard and looking up. So yeah, Massa managed to keep off Sainz, and you can see Hulkenberg 2.2 seconds minus Massa really aggressive on us. So we're not going to take any prisoners, we're going to go around his outside, and that's going to allow Sainz through. So we're going to block off Massa a bit, allow Sainz to get side by side of us, but that was a bit too close for comfort. Sainz nearly got us. Yeah, Sainz has got Massa. I mean, after what Massa did to us, I don't really want him through, but he's only tried to get Sainz again, so it's a ding-dong battle between those two, and Massa's got him, I think, so wow, tried to hold Massa up, and he ended up coming back at me again. So this time he's not taking any prisoners. He's done a slight lock-up. He's squeezing me out of it. But as a result, we're not going to get him. I think we're just going to have to let Massa go. So Massa gets his position back. He actually got me and Sainz, so he's done really well to come back from that. And I think now he's just going to run off in the distance, try to chase off after Stroll, who's also disappeared. Stroll having a really good race right now, so Williams, well, not as good as the Force India, but they're definitely doing well, so you never know. I don't think we'll be able to keep up with Massa, so yeah, he's on the ultras as well, so here we are, cutting on to the next lap. Nothing much has changed, and there's yellow flags, and it is Stroll, and he's got an engine failure, so commentator's curse, just as he's doing well, he gets an engine failure, so brilliant. So that is really going to hurt Williams, and well, it's going to mean that we're in 8th now, so if we can just hold a points finish position, that would be brilliant. So there's other people pit, that is Hamilton coming out just ahead of us, and I think Vettel came out behind us, so the Mercedes definitely are stronger of the two. You can see actually, I think the Ferraris are in a train behind us, so Bottas is yet to pit, but as Massa peeled into the pit, Hamilton is relinquished, and yeah, the Mercedes definitely faster. See, I think Raikkonen or Vettel's dodging and darting in our mirrors, but that's another Mercedes coming out in front of us, and the Ferraris are both behind us, so it's been quite tragic for them. Meanwhile, Raikkonen's going to get Sainz looking up there, nearly getting us as well in the process, but yeah, he's up into 5th. You can see Hamilton though absolutely flying, taking the fastest lap, and the Mercedes definitely looking charged. But yeah, that was Ocon actually in the pits, so he's definitely in that 5th or 6th place. So he's done a really good job there to move up all those positions. But yeah, this is actually Sainz, and just behind us it was Sainz and Magnussen coming together. So you can see another person looking up there, and it was actually Sainz this time. So the Toro also looking the brakes, and that means Kvyat's behind us, and Vettel passes us there. So Sainz trying to defend from Vettel and ends up looking up, so they're going to talk. But here comes Kvyat now, he's going to try to get us, he's going to go around the outside, going to try to defend, he's going to get us there, but he's looked up as well, so another Toro also looking up, but it's actually going to, Ricciardo, who's already made a pit stop, but is nearly actually behind the Ferraris. He's had a really good race so far, considering the Red Bull haven't been so strong around here. He's actually going to lose his wing as a result, so he's going to have to pit again, so it's tragedy now for Red Bull, and the Toro Rossos with their brake issues have actually taken out their sister team, which is no good at all. So Kvyat's going to stay out for a bit longer. I think Ricciardo's already pitted. Yeah, we're going to be in 9th. Where are we going to come out? I think we're going to come out in 12th. There's a yellow flag. And Magnussen's out of the race. I mean, he was a long way down anyway, but I suppose, well, because of course he got tangled up with Sainz, but I mean, he could have come back towards the end. I mean, Haas have been quite strong. They've been stronger than Toro also, so here we are now. Let's see where Kvyat and Sainz come out. Of course, they are main rivals. They are in a faster car, they do have lots of lookups, but at the end of the day, they are faster than us, because of course we're not the fastest driver ourselves. But yeah, cutting on to lap 18, nothing much happened, but then the Red Bulls started hounding us, so yeah, we're going to have to let them through at the end. I mean, we're not going to be able to hold them up. But the problem is, if we let both of them through, we're going to be out of the points. I mean, we've been jumped by both Grosjean and Massa, so yeah, I mean, it's not been a good second stint for us, and there goes Ricciardo. So we're now demoted to 10th, and Verstappen's surely going to follow soon. There's only a matter of time. And here comes Verstappen. Managed to fend them off there, so that's quite good. We're going to be able to keep in the DRS of Ricciardo, which is alright. Here comes Verstappen, still pressuring us. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't look like he'll be a points finish today, unless we can hold this Red Bull off for 7 more laps, but our tyres are just going to slowly begin to wear. So yeah, Ricciardo's made an extra stop, but he's still come out ahead of Verstappen, so I forgot to add. So he was doing such a good race. I'm actually going to throw it at the inside of Verstappen, but it's no use, Verstappen's going to get us. But yeah, Verstappen and Ricciardo sort of on a comeback drive. They're already back into the points, but Verstappen had a really bad start to the race, so it's good that he can finally be in the points. Cutting on to lap 27, this is Kvyat. So yeah, even with their lock-up still, because Rosses have caught us up. And yeah. The Red Bull's disappeared in the distance. I throw out the inside of Kvyat, but there's no use because he locks up anyway. So Toro Rosso's definitely had brake issues. It's 3 times it's happened to them now. Other teams have only had it happen to them once. So I don't know what the problem is, but hopefully they get it fixed. Well, not hopefully for me, because of course that's keeping me in it. But of course they're on pressure tyres and they're just Sainz has got me now. So can I go to lap 26? He's disappeared. Now he's just trying to hold 12th position. We can't relinquish Rumble position to still meet our objective, but I really want to hold 12th. I mean, we had such a good result in China. A quite disappointing result in Bahrain. But this is our chance. We're now in 12th. Heading on to the final lap. Here comes Kvyat. He's actually not going to be able to make a move, so it looks like we're going to hold on to this position. There's not many overtaking spots towards the end of the lap, but we're going to be on board the rest of the lap, but he's thrown it right the outside. Banging tyres a bit, so we moved across there because we didn't think he was going to go for a round the outside move, and he managed to nearly pull it off. So he's right up our tail as we go into the final straight. So going into rich mix, we've got fuel to spare. Here comes Kvyat, but he's actually too far back. But again, he's going to try to hold it around the outside. We're going to have to leave in space, but no, we managed to hold it around the outside of the second corner. He loses the back end of it, and that's going to be all she wrote. And yeah, we're going to get 12th place. So not a bad result. 16th on the grid.
Can't complain about that one. That was an excellent drive.
So yeah, the engineer's happy.
So another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
And as the adrenaline dies down after another eventful Grand Prix, here come the top 3 out onto the podium.
So yeah, there's my car just sitting alone while the 2 Mercedes and Vettel are on the podium. I think Raikkonen was ahead of Vettel, but Vettel managed to get him, so at least Raikkonen's been nerfed on this game. Well, not in qualifying, but he actually went on the 2-stop Raikkonen, so wow.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings.
So yeah, Ocon gets driver of the day, no surprise there.
This weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
So there's the updated standings, and Bottas actually still was quite well up there. Raikkonen's beginning to drop off a bit. But yeah, actually Mercedes have overtaken Ferrari in the standings as a result. So that's going to be it for that race. But not this episode yet, because we've got something else in store. So yeah, losing the rivalry. But yeah, getting some points because of course achieving the goals, which is always good. As we continue, we're going to actually get another we're going to get another challenge, so we're going to go for checkpoint challenge, and because it's on Legend, don't expect me to complete it first time. Don't really like this car. I mean, it's definitely the fastest classic car on the S1 category, but I just don't know, I can't drive it that well. I get a lot of trouble, so we're going to just go through this. We're going to run more slightly wide and yeah, just passing through the gates. Again, running really wide, that's really going to cost us, so we're gonna get 9 kilometers of course, which is about 3 laps of this track, so here we go now. Actually I think it's 12 kilometers we have to get, I don't know, one of the two. All I know is it's about 3 laps. Every time we get a checkpoint though, we get less and less time added on, so it's going to be harder and harder as we go through the checkpoints. Here we go there, another 16 or so seconds added on. So we nearly ran out of time at that gate, so we definitely really pushed for time, but this was going to be even closer. Oh, 3 seconds to go. Are we going to get this one though? It's going to be tight. I don't know. If we get this one, we might be able to complete this, but no, it's not going to look like it, and we just about missed out by about 20-30 meters. So yeah, we're only a kilometer away, so if we passed that, we definitely would have completed the objective. So there we are, now we're just going to do some final upgrades going into Spain, and that should be it for now. So yeah, just to conclude, thank you for watching this episode. We're going to get 1 upgrade on durability, and that's going to be it. Goodbye.